Dr. Meyers.
Yes, my name is Elizabeth Meyers. I am a former educator, classroom teacher, and am now an research consultant in education and policy. I don't think anybody in this room disagrees that improving education is a good thing. It's something that I've been involved with for 20 years. And even improving in wherever I go, because I was in private industry before I went into education. So I've seen both sides of the fence. I have a father who's a small business owner, of a very successful business, I might add. And so I see that education needs to be improved. I was involved in trying to improve education. The contention, I think, that's going on right now is twofold. One is that we have a contention on how to go about improving education. And the second thing I think that we have a contention with is the conception. There's two competing conceptions of education. First is that primary consumers of education are the business elites, industry, market, and the state. The other contention is that the primary consumers of education are the parents, the students, and the citizens. This is where I am seeing a lot of the newspapers going. I agree with Superintendent White that we are not doing anything new. As someone who has studied the educational history of this state, going back and looking at documents from the inception of the state in 1812, I know what the system has done. I'm working on a book that's going to examine every educational law that was passed in this state from the inception of the state. I know what we've done. This right here, we talk about, the accountability system. We must have exit exams to make sure our kids are doing well. We've had exit exams for 100 years. Maybe they came and went. What you're looking at here is a 1919 graduation portfolio that had to be sent to the state and examined before a child got a diploma. It's not new. What is new, however, is the high stakes that you have placed on the school districts. The state has always been highly centralized, always at the state level. All you've done is where we had a fence where we could move a little bit around, you've now created a cage so that we can't move around anymore. You've decided what is best for our children. Here's a document on the amount of money that we've spent on just the large contracts. And it's over $250 million, yet we're still last in the nation. And I will finish up with the following. I hear this everywhere. I believe these standards will work. I believe that they will work. There is no independent body of research in the nation that supports the assertion that these are higher standards first. Second, there is little to no research that has a positive correlation, weak at best, that standards and student achievement are correlated. There's also no research, or at least correlation at a high level, that we should be basing our decisions on, that the standards of a state and the economic prowess of a nation are correlated positively. And yet we are going to dump all of our kids, all 50 million kids in America, into a system that we are not quite sure will work based on evidence, just on feel-good.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments.